Hey, what's up everyone? Hope you're doing great. First off, the biggest highlight everyone's talking about is the new region, Lahai-Roi. It's this stunning landscape that feels completely different from what we've explored before. Vast dunes, ruined structures half buried in sand, ancient technology glowing beneath the surface, and a sky that changes tone depending on the weather cycle. There's a real sense of mystery out there. Every little path seems to lead somewhere worth checking out, whether it's a new echo, a hidden lore piece, or just a breathtaking view. The music too. Wow, it's haunting in the best way, blending electronic sounds with traditional instruments to give you that eerie, wandering feel while still feeling adventurous. You can tell they really wanted to make this zone stand out as a narrative and visual step forward. Speaking of new stuff, the update brings two incredible resonators, Lynae and Mornye, and both completely change how you approach combat. Lynae is this dual blade specialist who dances through enemies with these fast, precise strikes that remind me a bit of old school wuxia energy mixed with modern kinetic flair. She's got a resonance that triggers these mirror blades when you time your dodges perfectly, making her gameplay feel super rewarding for people who love that high-skill reactive style. Then there's Mornye. She's all about heavy impact, wielding a polearm that channels gravity energy. Her ultimate literally bends the battlefield for a few seconds, pulling enemies together before she slams them down in a burst of particle explosions. It's the kind of move that makes you pause and go, okay, that looked ridiculous, in the best possible way. The character animations across the board look smoother now too. You can see it in the details, how the fabric moves, how the lighting interacts with attacks. Even the idle animations have more life. There's a clear improvement in how responsive the game feels when swapping between characters mid-combo. The devs mentioned improving frame timing and attack buffering, and honestly, you can feel it right away. One of the coolest new additions, though, has to be the Expedition Motorbike. Finally, a faster way to cross those huge zones. It's not just a mount, it actually feels like a core gameplay feature now. You can summon it almost anywhere, it handles surprisingly well, and there are even motorbike races and time challenges hidden across the map. There's a first-person mode too, which feels like something out of a different game entirely. The bike customization is wild. Different paint jobs, boosters, and even exhaust trails. It's a fun little break from fighting and exploring, and it makes traversal feel way more alive. The story quests have also taken a leap forward this time. Without spoiling too much, Lahai-Roi introduces a new faction tied to some of the ancient tech that's been teased since the early chapters. The writing feels sharper, more emotional, and the cutscenes use more dynamic camera work now. You can sense that they're setting up something much bigger for future arcs. Side quests, too, are less about fetch tasks and more about uncovering pieces of forgotten history, which gives everything a bit more weight. Combat tweaks are pretty significant. Resonance chains are more fluid, and some older resonators have been rebalanced to keep up with newer characters. Echo drop rates were slightly adjusted, and a few bosses got new attack patterns that make farming them less repetitive. There's also a bunch of system-level stuff, new filters for echo sorting, expanded photo mode, improved UI clarity, and a noticeable boost in load times. The performance optimization especially stands out. The game just feels smoother overall. Then there are the limited time events rolling out with this patch. You've got battle trials for Lynae and Mornye where you can test them out, some co-op exploration challenges in Lahai-Roi that drop rare crafting materials, and a world quest that leads to a new outfit for Rover. The event writing has a bit of humor this time too. It's nice seeing the characters interact more casually, outside the main story tension. And man, the soundtrack deserves its own mention. Each zone track, battle queue, and ambient piece in Lahai-Roi blends perfectly with what's happening on screen. You get that atmospheric hum when you're wandering alone, then a full orchestral burst when enemies appear. It just pulls you in completely. Overall, Wuthering Waves 3.0 feels like a huge step forward, not just in size, but in spirit. It's a reminder that this game keeps evolving, finding new ways to expand its world without losing what made it special in the first place. Whether you're in it for the combat, the exploration, or just the storytelling, this update delivers on all fronts. It's definitely one of those patches where you can tell the developers poured a lot of heart into it, and it pays off the second you log in and start exploring again.